What's up, guys? I'm back. This is Jamana Boxing here, and this video it's about the top 5 2019 smartphone that you can buy right now. Let's check them out. The number 5 smartphone actually goes to the Huawei P30 Pro. It shouldn't be here on this list because of the US ban, and also Google stopped doing business with Huawei because of the Huawei 5G infrastructure in the US, insecurity. I'm not gonna speak about that, but let me say could it I could not avoid to put it here on this list because of this amazing phone, the Huawei P30 Pro. It's such an amazing phone because of its powerful specs when it comes to camera. The P stands for photography. So it has some amazing rear camera which has got 40 megapixel, 20 megapixel and 8 megapixel at the back, which are amazing camera, with each having its amazing functionality respectively. And also when it comes to selfie camera, it has got the 24 megapixel. It's an amazing selfie camera. That means your selfie cameras or your selfie pictures are gonna be very clean and and perfect. On the other hand, it has some very amazing internal specs. And also when it comes to price right now, the Huawei P30 Pro has actually gone very low because of that issue and schedules that the Huawei P30 Pro, you can actually buy it right now despite the issues of the Google Play. The Huawei company is actually coming with their own operating system. So the Huawei P30 still maintain its relevance right now because of its amazing specs and also display, and altogether the Huawei P30 Pro is such an amazing phone. So you can still buy it right now despite even the issues that Huawei company is facing right now. I think those issues gonna be resolved later, and the Huawei company gonna stand back to its feet. Let me say the Huawei P30 Pro, it's number 5 on my list right now. The number 4 smartphone actually goes to the Google Pixel 3a XL, which is actually the reduced version of the last year's Google Pixel 3 XL. Let me say this phone is the most budgetable phone, which actually comes under $400, and also it has got the best smartphone camera. This smartphone has got a better camera, even more than has got a better camera than even the iPhone X. On that, this is the main reason why the Google Pixel 3a XL is actually number 4 on my list, being the most budgetable phone, which comes with $399, having the best smartphone camera on this phone. So it takes number 3 because of that main two reason: the price being the very low, and having the best smartphone or the best Android smartphone camera. The number 3 smartphone actually goes to the Oppo Reno, and let me say this phone is kind of looks futuristic. Just got this 16 megapixel, went like Motorola selfie camera. Such an amazing display when it comes to motorizing the selfie camera. On the other hand, this because of that went like Motorola selfie camera, you have a very full view, a full view screen experience. On the other hand, it has got some very incredible specs when it comes to camera. The rear camera, it has got 48 megapixel, the 13 megapixel, and the 8 megapixel. To be the the primary camera, the ultra wide angle lens, and also the telephoto respectively. On the other hand, it has got 6 gigs of RAM and also 128 GB internal memory. Let me say the Oppo Reno, it has got some very incredible or beautiful looks, and also the price of this phone, it's kind of cheap when you compare it with those specs. Let me say it also has got 6.6-inch AMOLED screen, which is a very huge screen. Because of those, beautiful specs, and its appearance when it comes to its display, and also the price being slightly under $700, I think that phone is a phone you can actually buy and you will not regret actually buying the Oppo Reno. So the Oppo Reno takes the number 3 on my list. The number 2 smartphone actually goes to the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Yeah, it's such an amazing phone, to buy. It's an i8 phone. Let me say it has got 2 cameras on a punch hole, or two selfie cameras on a punch hole. The two selfie camera actually are 10 megapixel and 8 megapixel for that deep focus of your selfie pics. On the rear cameras, actually, the 16 megapixel, the primary one, the 12 megapixel for the ultra wide angle lens, and also the 12 megapixel actually for the amazing optical zoom. Actually, it has also got 4100 milliamperes. That's an amazing, that's a very huge, battery. The display specs of Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, they are pretty much incredible. Let me say it has got 6.4 inches screen, which is actually curved or edge-to-edge design screen, which gives you such an amazing viewing experience. On the other hand, it has got AMOLED, which actually gives you a perfect black display, or a perfect black color display. Let me say, with that notch, or not notch, actually with that punch hole, it kind of distracts you a little when you're playing an HD game, or when you're watching a full video on your phone, but not as much as those phones with the notch. The notch such no I don't like the notch at all. It actually distract you a lot. The punch hole, it's very little distractive. So punch hole may not be the disadvantage, but still an amazing phone too. Let me say, starting from 8 gigs of RAM and 128 internal memory, this phone will get it slightly under $9,500. So the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus takes the number 2. The number 1 phone actually goes to the the OnePlus 7 Pro. The OnePlus 7 Pro, let me see, it's a end phone, or a cheap end phone. Actually, this phone starts at $699. Such an amazing phone. I've done the review of this phone, so check it out. And also, it has got these amazing, powerful specs, which I've done also on my previous video on OnePlus 7 Pro specs review. Let me say, it's such an amazing phone. So about the specs, check it out on my previous video, and you're gonna be very convinced to get this phone. And actually, such an amazing phone with that edge display, no any notch, no any punch hole. This is because of the motorized selfie cameras. So check it out, the specs review of OnePlus 7 Pro on my previous video, and you're gonna have no any reason not to buy this phone. It's actually very cheap. It's such an amazing, it's such an amazing powerful specs. Let me say, the OnePlus 7 Pro, it takes the number 1. That has been the 2019 top 5 smartphone that you can buy, right now. So let me guys know what you think about it. So comment it below. I'm gonna reply you, like, dislike, and also don't forget to subscribe. So the guys, thank you for